Good morning, dolls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lily. Thank you for stopping by. If you are a returning Sage Beauty, it's great to see you again. I'm really excited because this week we're doing complexion. I have a couple of really fun complexion videos coming up, and we're going to be reviewing the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. Now, a little background on this product. When the Tarte Face Tape Foundation first launched, it was basically the big sister to the Shape Tape Concealer that we all know and love. I've already prepped my skin, by the way, which is why I look like this, because I'm so excited about the foundation. Anyway, this is the box. So it's face tape. The first launch did not go very well, basically because of the shade range was not what it should have been. It's not as inclusive as Tarte usually is, or what everyone thought it would be, because everybody loves the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's a cult favorite. I've used it myself. I've repurchased it several times, and it's definitely one of my favorite products, and a product I do recommend to friends and clients and my readers. So when the first launch did not so great and people were ready to cancel Tarte, decided to take all that feedback and relaunch the product as Face Tape Foundation Double Duty Beauty. And the original packaging was a big bottle with a wand, just like a concealer. It looked like an overgrown concealer. Now we have a nice, hygienic, easy to use pump. I know a lot of people wanted to cancel Tarte after that launch. I was not going to give up on Tarte. Tarte is a brand I've used for years. I love the brand. I love what they stand for. I've been wearing their Amazonian Clay foundation since it came out. And I feel that Tarte is a brand that, you know, with the exception of that first snafu, has been a brand that has always been inclusive. And they were inclusive and making a diverse shade range, not because it was trendy, not because it was a marketing ploy, but because if you have a makeup brand, you're supposed to make shades for all of your possible customers, which is everybody on the planet. So I'm really glad that Tarte decided to take all that feedback, take all the shade, and take all the shade that people were throwing on them, and create something new and improved. So if you watched my Insta stories recently, I did talk about it. I did a test drive and I absolutely love it. In this video, I just want to show you application and how it goes with my concealer and such, and talk about the ingredients. So this particular foundation is, and it says right on the box, it's very straightforward. It's full coverage, because you know I love full coverage. Flawless natural matte finish, yes. And infinite likes. I'm here for that. It also has antioxidants to fight free radicals. We don't like free radicals because they cause skin damage or premature aging. It also has snow mushroom extract and has apple extract as well. So you're going to see a brightening, and it's basically also has skincare benefits as well, and some hydrating benefits. That's especially great for me because I have super dry AF skin 9 out of 12 months of the year. So I've already prepped my skin with my brows and my primer. I already corrected my eye area with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Concealer. This is number 10. I know I should probably wear 11, but I like a very bright under eye, and I will be doing a concealer video soon. So this is a Tarte foundation. I am in Deep Honey 53H. They also have multiple undertones, because this foundation has 50 shades. Like, I walked into Ulta, there was literally a shade for everybody. And that made me so happy, because working in the beauty industry for over 10 years, I never thought there would be a day where I could look at a brand and there would be 50 shades, where I could walk up to a display and know I was gonna find something. And that's a feeling that I just never thought I was going to see. Whatever it is, however, whatever brand, but the fact that we're taking these steps, or certain brands are at least trying to participate in that conversation, is encouraging. We have miles to go before we sleep. We do. But seeing those 50 shades made my little makeup artist heart flutter. So 53H Deep Honey. And the H, I believe, is honey, which would be yellow. And of course, I have a very yellow undertone, but they have multiple undertones, which I think all is really the key to getting your shades right. So we're going to put a little bit here on my chest. Now, I usually match my foundation to my neck. Okay, so there you can see. I'm just going to adjust my lights a little bit so you can see. It basically just disappears into my chest, like literally disappears. And I usually match from here to here so that it looks natural. And sometimes my chest may be a little bit darker, but overall it's winter, so I'm pretty even, which is why I wore this top so you guys can see how it blends. So we're just gonna go right in. One. And now I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna take the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and just start buffing it in. It also feels really nice on the skin. Like, it feels really smooth, blends well, smells nice. Not that it has a fragrance, but it's just very pleasing to the senses. Okay. Alright, so you guys, I'm just gonna blend this into my hairline. And I know, like, it's probably looking super yellow on the camera, but by the time I set it, it looks great. I was really, really happy with it yesterday. When I was in Ulta, I'm pretty sure that I'm between shades, but I liked 53H the best. I may get a backup shade, and then you guys can let me know what you think on my Insta stories. But right now, we're going to go with 53H, and I like it. Okay, I can probably build up a little bit more, because I like that full coverage. Like, I want to look shellacked. Like, I basically do my makeup like a Bratz doll all the time, even before the Bratz doll challenge. And then here, like around my mouth, I like a little bit more coverage. Now I'm going to go in with my damp Real Techniques sponge. I'm just going to put some face spray on here. I actually like to put my foundation on with a brush and then go in with a sponge to kind of just let it melt into the skin. And this is my Real Techniques sponge. I like this sponge a lot. I really do. It's a good buy. Okay. So this is the foundation. As I said, I know because of my lights, it's probably looking super yellow. But I really, let me turn down the lights a little bit. Yeah, I spent so much time doing a lighting setup, and then I'm like, okay, let's turn it off. But I really like how it looks. It lasts all day. It really performed very well. It is, according to Tarte, it is transfer proof, long wearing. Basically, it's going to do everything you would want your foundation to do. And even though my skin isn't oily, it did keep that natural matte perfect finish all day. So definitely. So this is it. Okay, so what's the next thing we do? We go in with concealer. So I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Concealer again. I'm just going to draw a little triangle here. And I wanted to do everything as I normally do with my foundation. And we're going to bake and bronze like we normally do. Also, I would love to know if you guys tried the original Shape Tape, the one that, you know, got shaded, literally. And if you use this one and how it's worked for you. I actually never tried that first one because I didn't really find a match that I liked, so I just didn't buy it. So I never tried that formula. So I would be really curious to know if you tried that formula and then you tried this one to comparison. So we can also talk about that. But so far I really like this formula. And now we're just gonna bake. I'm gonna take my Huda baking powder in Kunafa. That's my baking shade. I'm a baking shade. I love baking. Like, honestly, I bake every day. It's the only way to really keep your makeup flawless, I feel. Like, it's just not a step that you should skip if you can help it. Like, just don't. Just don't. Okay? Now, oh, I'm right here. Don't worry. We're going to go in with some bronzer. Go with my Prime Beauty bronzer while this is baking. Basically, I like to do all of my other complexion while my under eye is baking. It saves time. And it just makes sense. So, I'm just using a nice tapered brush from LA Girl Cosmetics. Their brushes are like low-key, high-key, really nice. I think people are falling asleep on them. Everyone knows the concealer, but their brushes are actually really nice as well. Then I'm going to take a little bit on the jawline just to warm up the complexion. And you can see like the foundation is like setting really nicely too. I do like it. I feel like the finished product I'm very happy with. And it photographs very well too, which I also like. Okay. Coffee break. Bustelo. Alright, let's take our big fluffy brush and dust off all of this. So there we just have like our basic complexion. I did wear this foundation all day yesterday. I did a test drive. I do like to do a test drive before I come on here and talk to you guys about it, just in case I have an allergic reaction or it doesn't work for me. I don't want to talk about a product that didn't work for me because I don't want to bring any negativity to this channel. So if a product doesn't work for me, we're just gonna let that go. But what I will say is that I really do like this foundation. It really does wear for 12 hours. My face looked amazing all day from 9 a.m. to about 8:30 when I actually took my makeup off. When I first put the color on, it did look super yellow, but as I blended it out and finished my makeup, the finished product looked great. So I was really happy with it. It feels good on the skin. I didn't have any irritation or anything like that. I may try a shade up and a shade below just to compare, especially because in the summertime I'm going to get darker, so I'm going to have to change anyway. And there's so many options. I could probably wear more than one shade, so it really comes down to my preference in that case. But anyway, I really like this foundation. It's $39. It's exclusive to Ulta. I think it's definitely worth your coins. I think that if you are looking for a foundation that is long wearing, great coverage, has some hydration, is easy to apply, is going to last, like, because I don't touch up my makeup during the day, and you want to have different options. Maybe you want to go a little brighter with your foundation, maybe you want to go a little darker, maybe you want something a little bit more yellow, maybe you can't find anything that's pink. You'll definitely find your correct undertone in this brand, in this range. So I would say definitely give Tarte a chance. I think you'll really like it. This video is not sponsored. This is just me trying a new foundation to see if it's brown girl friendly. So there's no Tarte dollars behind this. This is just my honest opinion. I would say definitely give Tarte a second chance. and I think you'll really like it. Leave a comment below if you try it. Let me know what your shade is. Let me know if you guys have questions. As I said before, I'm going to have some cool complexion videos coming up. We're going to talk about some concealers. We're going to talk about primers, or maybe try another foundation. So I'm really excited about that. As always, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and leave me a sweet comment to let me know that you have been watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll be back next week with another video. Bye.